And there we got him. Second place in Anaheim. Can he repeat that success? It's FoCuS. And his opponent, some thought it might be his protege, but the breakout performance is missing in the red. It's Soin. Alright guys, we're all set for the second game of the day. Good old Orc Mirror. Is that the matchup where the least things changed in the past 1.5 years?
Well, Neo, I don't know about in general.
Oh my god!
I don't know about in general, but you know, here, in this game right here, we have a TC first Headhunter build.
I love Soin. I became a big fan of Link Wargod just because of this build. And it's not like it's the old... it is the most cheese thing you kind of can do in Orc Mirror if you disregard Incinerator's tower pushes that we've seen in the American qualifiers. But it has seen some play, and especially Soin. We saw a couple of 2-on-2 games in the past month, and
forces are under attack.
When he was playing TC solo, that was the strongest 2-on-2s that I've seen of him, so maybe it just suits his playstyle. I'm super curious how he pulls this off.
Yeah, this is not the very first time we've seen this strat, but it is very, very rare to see, but very fun indeed. TC, you know, a late game carry. If you get him to level 4, really strong. If you get him to level 5, insanely strong. He's the tank, he stomps everything, and the berserkers in the back intended to do the damage. Is he gonna play a second hero, by the way? Well,
that was my question
for
as well, Remo, because in the 2-on-2s he got a bunch of solo experience, was rising up to level 7, 8, 9. He got all the spells. But there he could be backed off by, let's say, a paladin, or he could be staff out if he was paired with a night elf. You know, there was always his ally to give him that sustain that he needs. In solo, a solo hero? When do we ever see that?
I think it might be Shadowhunter. Stomp Hex combo can be really strong for permanent lockdown, pretty much. The strongest answer to TC first, TC math that I've seen so far in pro play was by Lin when he showed opening standard with Blade Master against this, playing, well, fighting fire with fire. Just playing TC himself, leveling him crazy, and then having level 2 stomp versus level 2 stomp, and both basically stunning their backline. We'll see if that is something that FoCuS will be thinking about as well, or if he's just going to play standard. He still hasn't seen this, has he?
There is a peon grunt scouting in the north. I'm not sure if he checked the Tuska camp. He is definitely checking what's up. Scouted the expansion, doesn't find anything here. Moves back now though. It feels like FoCuS is a little lost.
Oh, we should be seeing him now though. This is a very important scout. He goes invis as well, and the timing works out perfectly. If he hadn't seen him right there, then the TC would have freely crept up level 3 down at the Scorpions. Very crucial that FoCuS finds the scout here, and a little bit lucky also. But sometimes you need that. So far the item luck hasn't been with FoCuS really. Ring and gauntlets. Usually he always finds those claws and slippers, but not yet.
FoCuS using the lightning shield here, trying to do some split damage to force some heal selves. Just drain a little bit of gold out of his opponent. In mirror matches, it comes down to pretty much everything. The tiniest bit of experience, the tiniest bit of gold can give you that timing advantage. By the way, Soin already going for defense upgrades. Good thing here is he didn't lose anything yet. It is a strong Blade Master. Items could be better for sure, but you need the critical mass for power creeping, especially with that first hero that Soin is displaying.
And that green camp here being stolen away, at least partly, means no level 3 TC. That is a very big deal. I would really like to see Shadowhunter second here for Soin. Late game for the disable, and right now just for dealing with his Blade Master harass.
Really cool by FoCuS, by the way, using that lightning shield on the ensnared Headhunter, so Soin can't move it away. So he has to move the entire army away, and you don't want to move too much with these Headhunters to just keep the damage up. Using the lightning shields again just to force the movement and buy time.
Blade Master has one more Windwalk, maybe two, if he waits a little bit. And Soin is rushing tier 3. No second hero, just tier 3, more Headhunters, soon to be Berserkers. And FoCuS is not going for the Lin style with TC of his own, but rather Shadowhunter. And with Hex, we'll have a decent answer to the TC. When he runs in, can use the Hex, disable the Stomp. But there might be Purge coming for Soin, but so far, I mean, we see nothing outside of Headhunters. He's going Bestiary now.
I kind of expected Lodge and Torrent Totem. But Bestiary is interesting. What do you want to get from there? Like Kodo Beast probably, but how many? Raiders for triple lockdown?
Alright, the TC finds the Orc army hero FoCuS in transit. And at the moment, FoCuS definitely cannot fight. Certainly not without his Blade Master. This level 2 Stomp is really strong right now. And there's also more mana thanks to that Wand of Mana Steal. FoCuS is going really aggressively over here. As Soin, I mean.
Soin, yeah. Maybe he can cancel some burrows and then get the advantage with the 50 supply when FoCuS isn't able to go there. I think he's trying to connect with the TEC, but doesn't really work, was blocked there. So can he take a fight with this army only? He's stomping, he's killing. Decent start so far, but the question is how many Headhunters will he lose?
One goes down already, second one following soon. Going for the walkers. Oh, nice save with the heal wave and the ethereal form. And suddenly the TC is almost out of mana. Could use the Wand of Mana Steal over here to get one more out. And will do that right now. Another walker went down. TP out. That grunt does survive. And that was kind of an even exchange, I guess.
Kind of surprising, right? That he goes for this timing. Tier 3 finishes now, so only now he can go for the Berserker upgrade. Of course, first Kodo queued, and I'm so baffled that he placed this solo hero for now. I thought for a second, okay, he might queue the Shadowhunter just a little later to benefit more from the tier 2 solo experience, and then once he gets level 3, he's gonna queue it, but he's just applying the 2-and-2 strat to solo.
That's so risky, though. Playing only single hero, you get outscaled so hard, sooner or later. Even if you get level 5 TC, I think. But Soin has a lot of experience with this style. We'll see how he makes it work. He's gonna get level 4 here. But creeping from level 4 to level 5 is always really tough. You have a lot of experience punish. The higher the level of the hero is, the less experience you actually get from creeps. Of course, he gets bonus XP, having only single hero, but still, the punish is noticeable. Oh my god, the Shadowhunter's inventory, by the way.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Looking real good. You know, the Pendant of Energy would be sweet as well.
Claws +9.
Claws
Also,
+9. Crystal Ball.
Crystal Ball. Well, okay.
Against an Invis TC, maybe? We get Warsong Battle Drums upgrade. He's going for pure damage, Remo. I love this build. So far. Until I don't
Valor.
More tankiness. I'm looking at the bottom right of our overlay to just scout for some production. When is finally a switch coming? Because it has to come at one point. At least we think so. But he's also super short on lumber. I don't know. He's gonna be forced into a fight now with Ensnare.
One experience away from level 5, man. He is so damn close. But getting just one kill against Spirit and Ensnare, Spirit and Heal Wave can be quite tough already. There we go. Going for the FoCuS now. Onto the Walker. Gets off a Kodo Devour there as well. But still no level 5 for this TC. Level 5 could make a big difference. This might be the kill now. The one grunt in trouble. The heal wave again, the save is almost there, but that's it. And finally the level 3 Stomp is reached. The strongest spell in the game outside of ultimates, and we see it right here. 5-second AoE stun for 90 mana. He has one more of those with the Wand of Mastery coming in. Going for the Shadowhunter, but he definitely can't get that kill. And Soin decides to TP out before losing too much. Loses 2 more Berserker though on the way out. And is now 8 supply behind.
Yeah, there was a lot of losses. Pretty unfortunate that the Headhunter reinforcements arrived just when FoCuS was going for that fight. Could have been re-rallied, maybe. That's also more map control. FoCuS with this build very early on. Got map control with the Ensnare, with movement of the Blade Master, and he's just benefiting from this. Got the Sobi Mask from the left-hand side, gets the Wand of the Wind from the right-hand side, and now that Marketplace is almost open.
That Wand of the Wind is so sick against the TC trying to stomp, so powerful, and there's 0 Dispel for Soin. For a second I thought he sold it, dude. I was about to lose my mind. But no, he sold something else.
It is
against certain heroes, Wand of the Wind is just the sickest item. Against TC, against DK, against Paladin, when it's always about hitting that spell at the perfect time.
Yeah, and FoCuS is definitely capable of this. So how much can the Storm do? He wanted to go for hero focus, I guess, but the first charge of the Wand of the Wind, and you see that Cyclone working like in good old Talon days. FoCuS catches the Kodo Beast. So in trying to save that, Blade Master with a crit is dead. Not getting it. Another TP.
Yeah, that was the Wand of the Wind right there, which completely changed this fight. Someone was eagerly engaging into battle, but that Wand of the Wind made it impossible for him. That means FoCuS can keep on creeping.
We got a Shadowhunter now, and I wonder, where can you creep him? Tuskars are gone, Expo is gone, Marketplace, Big One is gone, Shop is gone, bottom right gone, and FoCuS looks like he's gonna snag that upper left. Maybe only the Magnetor, but still, there's not much left for the second hero of Soin.
Could get level 2 here. And the Scorpions, if he solo creeps it, which I think is the intention. Big item for FoCuS. What's he gonna get? Catguts, Pipe. Dude, these mana items.
Yeah, FoCuS is kind of blessed by Lady Luck throughout the past 2, 3, 4 years. And it showed once again. Wand of the Wind, Sobi Mask, Catguts Pipe, all that good stuff. So Shadowhunter is level 2 now. Ring of Protection might be good for the TC. Todd over there pretty furious, I guess. But that is what it is. Troll regeneration coming as well. So does FoCuS have a transition, or does he go into 70 supply and snacking more Berserkers? How many roaming Berserkers did he caught or catch this game?
Yeah, quite a few. Leads him now to a supply lead. A substantial one at 58, I'd say. TC though, full mana and level 5. This Torrent Chieftain is worth a lot more than just 5 supply, so this supply count might be a little deceiving.
But there's almost no catch. I mean, there's Hex, but that always costs mana. And FoCuS comes in for the attack. This could be the last battle here. Hex on the TC, Wand of the Wind. There is so much disable. Scroll of Protection used for FoCuS as well. Taking out that Kodo Beast. That makes the deeps drop big time. Oh, but Hex here, heal wave. Can he go for it? There's an Invo Potion. Once the Hex is over, the Blade Master is safe. Doesn't even feel the need to go into it. Now he does dodges the Stomp with it. Ooh, this looking okay for FoCuS. I guess he's dropping quite a bit in supply though, because the damage is still good from these Headhunters. And finally this TC is free.
But it's not that much focus fire anymore by Soin, I guess. Especially the Kodo Beast is lacking. Hex about to wear off though. Mana Potion is ready for this Torrent Chieftain. Mana Pot also for FoCuS. That was the second one, I believe. Again, TP out by Soin. He's been using so many of these. He's been trying to win fights, fall back and expand, but he's just been losing fights and then falling back, so he can never afford to go for that tiny Great Hall.
I was about to say, Remo, part of that plan is not working out too well. And FoCuS' idea in that fight was really, really good. Disable the TC as long as I can with my items, with my Hex, with my Ensnares, and disable or reduce the number of Headhunters. And once the TC is free, there's a lack of damage. I think that's a very smart approach by FoCuS.
Yeah, these Mass Raiders, I think that's their purpose, right?
Yeah.
But now double level 4 for FoCuS. Claws plus 9.
Yeah!
To be fair, This Blade Lance inventory was very weak until now, but, you know, it's getting the items slowly.
Yeah, I mean, he got all the mana items before. You don't want to go, like, too one-sided, right? So the RNGs is adding some damage here. And especially against Berserkers. Yes, they get a HP boost and they get a regen boost, but that's about it. He didn't... Okay, I thought about second claw here, but it's just a circlet. So hard to engage for Soin.
FoCuS has to be careful as well, though. He has to make sure he keeps this TC pinned down with the Ensnares. He moves around him and finds targets to attack outside of stomp range. So this is very difficult to properly micro for FoCuS.
The inventory of the marketplace is absolutely beautiful, but oh, nice. Snipes the shop. Nice raider run by. Will he be punished for it? No. Ensnare, man. So sick.
Yeah, one Hex is there at least, so one Raider should be going down, but trading that for a Kodo is a good trade, I suppose.
Again, the Ensnare.
And again, the Ensnare. The Stomp hits, but not too insane. But now the TC's walking into position. Raiders from the back. They don't have the most damage, though. This Kodo is gonna get erased in no time. Bye-bye, Kodo Beast. FoCuS, wait a minute. Are you going a little too deep over here?
Maybe that's the case. The Kodo Beast has to be taken out. The Hex lasts forever on it, so the entire time no aura was provided. Here we go, though, for the next Stomp. Hits 3 units. The Lightning Shield dispelled. A lot of units for FoCuS solo, thanks to the Spirit Link. Going for the hero now. The Shadow Hunter getting hexed, can't heal himself. Level 6 for the TC. Speed Scroll trying to get this Shadow Hunter out. Ensnare's raining, but FoCuS is losing so many units. Oh my god, that Shadow Hunter. The shop finishes, and there's healing. This is insane. There's another hex. There's more right clicks, and the Shadow Hunter dies. No way. Double G's. It's working. Soin with the TC Headhunters takes map number 1.
What
yeah,
the
you
hell?
know, when I saw this strategy, I was like, I saw the stats between the two earlier, and FoCuS has a very strong winning record against Soin. So I was like, okay, usually it's very easy to get discouraged against a particular opponent when you're doing bad against them all the time. In their last series, Soin played Night Elf. So seeing that game history, I'm like, okay, maybe he's just started losing hope and messing around. Then I see the Torrent Shift and I'm like, okay, it just wants to goof around. He wins the game and it looked so good. He had like really nice timings. He stayed on 50 supply, kept using TPs and then clarities and then re-engaging, had the shadow at the perfect time. And I tell you what, if this becomes meta, Incinerator is going to win the next WGL. I'm calling it now.
Oh man, this is gonna be... This was so much fun. Soin was under a lot of pressure throughout the entire game, and FoCuS found a lot of solutions to this. But yeah, too greedy. Remo, was it one of the examples where a player has a lead and wants to finish that game too quickly?
Yeah, I think he was a little overeager there, pushing towards the main. I think he was feeling a little too sure of himself, having won so many fights. But if you overextend into TC level 6 in the end, and Berserkers, that can go south really quickly. And I think the transitions were in the proper ones. Just playing tier 2 mass, I think you're supposed to go to tier 3 at some point, if you're FoCuS. And also, having a TC against this mass headhunter side can be so strong. TC second, we've seen that before. But I mean, it was close also. It seemed like FoCuS was close to closing that game out. But props to Soin for always staying alive and keeping his chances in this game.
Whew, things are heating up here, for sure. Let's see where this leads us. We gave the go, FoCuS and Soin gave the go. Waiting for the admins to start this. And there it is. I would love a big surprise here, man. Soin for so long in the shadows of Lin and FoCuS. It could be quite a breakout performance if you kick the silver medalist of Anaheim straight to the lower bracket. Let's hope this works now. Ico Isles is the map, by the way. Can you play the TC Headhunters here once again?
You can play the TC Headhunter anywhere you want.
Alright, if Todd says so, let's see if Soin is of the same opinion. We got FoCuS once again in the yellow, trailing 0-1, and Soin playing from right to left in the red. Okay. I'm so curious. I'm so curious if he does it again.
Doesn't look like he will. Going for a normal... Wait, but there's no barracks.
Okay. Not yet, at least. There's something is out. It could be a FoCuS with a rush, but that would also be super strange. There's the shop now. No barracks in Orc Mirror. Is kinda crazy. You rely on the grunts.
Just refusing to play standard.
Blade Master.
Blade Master without grunts. Okay.
Harassing Blade then. Dude, does he need to rely on his last hit abilities here? I mean, it's kind of cool if you do some damage and force some selves, as I explained on Northern Isles. And it is definitely, or should be, a way fast attack, of course. But there's no shop by FoCuS. So he's saving some resources as well. Wonder what he's doing. Oh, maybe there's now. Okay, so he goes for the standard. That means the tech of Soin is definitely faster.
Yeah, with this build for Soin, it feels like he's under a bit of pressure in the early to have good movement, to have good mini creep jacks, kind of, because you can't realistically go into a creep game. Without grunts, you are gonna be creeping way slower. Whoa, look at that. Speed scroll right across the map. Oh, if he seals the last hit and if he gets the items, that's gonna be an amazing start for him. But FoCuS usually has the fastest fingers in the east. So Soin needs to be quick. And he got him!
Both. That's pretty insane, man. That is pretty insane. Tech is started by FoCuS now as well, but getting the circuit is a big deal. And he can hang around for a little while. He got the self, he got the clarity, he put damage onto FoCuS, which he can't repair at the moment because the shop wasn't finished. So far, the early game is looking good for Soin.
This was so important.
Alright then. Let's see how he transitions into the tier 2 stages. Oh, did he get another item? Yes, stole the Gloves of Haste, or bought the Gloves of Haste. The only item available at the moment, as the second green spot isn't crept yet. FoCuS is aiming for a little bit of revenge. Or is he? Not going for the green here. That would be an easy creep. And Soin is just having the early of his life. That peon a little too far away from the burrows. I wonder if that results in lumber shortage. Shouldn't really, as he's at a 60% to tier 2 and still has some peons, but... Wait, no, he's not canceling this, is he? The damage is good. Forces some repair, forces more lumber. Blade Master is doing some damage, needs mass repair. That's so many resources. That is, by now, I think, definitely one of the buildings delayed. Either Lodge or Bestiary. Blade Master gets the ring and the claws, buys the claws from the marketplace. That was pretty good by FoCuS. Good response. FoCuS probably knows where his opponent is, but what can he really do? There's Snow Dust, he's sealing up, he's in Windwalk. And tier 2 is about to be finished for Soin.
Forces are under attack.
Let's see. He's super low level early game here. Like, no one is really close to 2. That's fascinating. We go Torrent Totem, and we have seen this development of skipping barracks and going tier 3 from orcs. Infi introduced this. A couple of orcs were following. I've seen this from Fly, I've seen this from Lin. And it might be the, in quote-unquote, cheese for now. Only a ring available at the marketplace. The items keep on respawning. Is he canceling this totem? They will be disabled from the Shadow Hunter rather soon.
Town is under siege.
Still healing up. Okay, uses the Windwalk on a peon. Serious min-maxing here by Soin as the backstep doesn't work on buildings. Started stepping and boom, that's the Torrent Totem cancelled. But FoCuS is trying to trap him. With the Womble, you can't Windwalk through buildings. And so this is quite a bit of damage. This might result in a dead Blade Master.
If the Shadow comes out with a Hex, that could work. Can he trap him again?
Oh, no.
No. Just like 5 seconds, 10 seconds away. In the meantime, Blade Master got the item from the middle. Scroll of the Beast. Not the greatest find for him. That oftentimes just gets dispelled by walkers. But yeah, the walker delay here is a big deal.
A player's force.
Alrighty. But, there's the bestiary. Sorry, I'm a little, like, half blind. Didn't see it there. So it is normal Raider Walker. And adding grunts now as well for the power creep. This early still pretty damn good, but interesting decision by Soin to not go for his mercenary as it would be the norm with the Shadow Hunter, but for the middle.
Yeah, wants to get one of these contested camps. Oh, Hex on the blade, but he wait. With the speed scroll follow-up? Uh-oh. Is he in trouble?
No way.
The next Hex is coming in. Uh-oh, FoCuS. This game, nothing's going right.
And Soin just surprises him throughout all stages of the game.
But isn't that a big mistake on FoCuS's part? Like, having played Orc Mirror for so long, if you only have level 1 Windwalk, you should know if the opponent has Speed Scroll, Dust, and Hex. That's very dangerous for you. That didn't look so convincing in now the next Creepjack. Uh-oh. There's a Speed Scroll on FoCuS at least, so you should be able to get out here, I suppose. Unless there's a Hex. Unless there's a Ensnare, I mean, but no Ensnare yet for Soin. But he still gets the rest of the camp.
Okay, there's no level 2 yet, no heal wave, but kinda needs to invest a Hex on the Shadow Hunter, exactly, but Soin playing nicely around it. In the end, this Hex was kind of a waste, and there's level 2. Soin, I hope he didn't forget the burrow. No, it's about to be finished. He has all the advantages in the world.
Yeah, that first juicy heal scroll also goes to Soin. It's gonna be on cooldown here the next one for almost 2 minutes.
Why is the heal scroll so great in Orc Mirror, Remo?
In Orc Mirror and in many other Orc matchups, Spirit Link is applied everywhere, so damage gets split up across the entire army. At least that's the way it's supposed to be, if you lose Spirit Link correctly. And then the value of Heal Scroll is amazing. Heal Scroll and Heal Wave both. Absolute key. In Orc Mirror, which is why we oftentimes, most of the time, see level 3 being rushed on the Shadow Hunter. And that is the one advantage that FoCuS has this game. The one single advantage is the experience progress on his Shadow Hunter. He's very close to 3. Soin is still a little further away.
Okay. Can he take that fight? FoCuS seems very eager to taking this here. Dispel upgrade is done for Soin, not for FoCuS. East scroll popped as well, but oh boy, that was quite a waste as well. Immediately dispelled. FoCuS losing the first Raider. Might get a revenge kill on 2 of these grunts. They are quite tanky. Is it worth popping the potion for it? No, gives this one up and should be giving up the second one as well. There we go. Double kill of the Blade Master for FoCuS. Again in trouble. Again hexed. Again revealed. Oh my lordy. 3-3 GG. Unbelievable. So in 2-0.